All right, hello everybody. I'm here to introduce you to Miss Robin Newton. She's a technology teacher here at Croton High School, and she's going to give us some, expertise on how she implements technology into her classroom.
Okay.
So, how do you implement technology in your classroom? But first and foremost, I want
hmm
to say thank you for serving the country
Oh, thank
from
you.
one Marine to
Air Force.
Air
Yeah.
Force. Hey, hey,
I was in
hey,
the Air
hey.
Force. Yep.
Same, different brand, same family.
That's exactly right.
So make sure you have respect.
So I teach English 3, which is juniors. And so I teach English 3, and then I teach Honors English 3, and I teach Advanced Placement English Language and Composition.
Wow.
And those are all juniors. So I have a wide variety of skill sets in my classrooms, from one class to the next. And often, usually every semester, I have a student who does not have internet at home.
Wow.
So that kind of that limits what I do with particular classes because I'm very, I guess, cognizant of the digital divide, and I don't ever want to leave any student behind. So I'm very conscious of that. So, and typically, to be completely honest, that internet problem is usually in my standard class, like my regular English 3. So, with my standard English 3 class, we do a couple of programs that the county has purchased for students for vocabulary enhancement, and as well as different Google apps for Google Education apps. So, in other words, it makes it very easy for the students to access what they need to, and they don't have to necessarily have a lot of technological savvy, I guess is a good way to put it.
Wow, wow.
So, and so we do the vocabulary, and then the other things that we might do in my class are use. We may collaborate on documents together, like Google Documents.
Wow.
We might. Oh, they write journals on Google Documents. We occasionally build presentations and pretty basic usage, I would say. Last year, I was the teacher, one of the teachers in the county that piloted Canvas, which is an online learning management system,
Okay.
very much like Blackboard. Maybe if you're familiar with Blackboard.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Took that
like
college.
Blackboard.
Yeah.
It's like Blackboard.
Kind of similar to Edmodo in a way.
Right, exactly right. So I started using Canvas with my advanced placement class last year, and then this year I've used it with my honors and my advanced placement classes.
Wow.
And so I like it because specifically for honors and AP students, most of those students are planning on attending college or university. And so I feel like getting them used to that online environment before they get to college is very helpful.
Wow.
So we do all kinds of stuff they do a lot of writing online. They do a lot of collaboration. So that would probably be the majority of my usage.
Well, this generation of teachers are totally different from at least a generation ago. You have more computers, and there's more things you have to add to your lesson. So how do you plan for your lesson plan?
Do you mean like how do I incorporate technology, or just
Yes.
how do I plan?
Yeah, how do you plan and incorporate?
Well, what's interesting is that we occasionally have spotty wireless
Okay.
connectivity occasionally. So I am conscious of always having a backup plan because if the internet goes down, I want to be able for us to be able to go on and continue working, so there won't be any work stoppage. So I will plan let me just talk about my honors and AP because that'll be a little bit easier. So usually I have everything for their week laid out on Canvas at the beginning of the week.
Wow.
I am trying to enforce individual responsibility, and so enforce or force, whichever way you want to say that. And so I expect them to be able to find what it is that they're supposed to be doing on their own. So in other words, I talk to them about it, of course. I go over all assignments, but on the other hand, they have to know to go to Canvas to where to find how to submit their own assignments. It's funny because there's different there's a different way of thinking about teaching students to use technology, and some of my colleagues actually like kind of go through every step, how to do stuff, and I don't do that for my honors or my advanced placement students. I expect them to figure it out because, I feel like they don't have a very good grasp of. It's interesting, this technologically savvy generation sometimes can't seem to figure out how to, open a document or goofy stuff like that. So I make them do that. I force them to do that. So
That's
my
good.
planning is, I guess I plan. I'm a unit planner, so in other words, we'll go into a particular unit, and I usually have a reading and writing task that we're going to complete in that unit. Lots of reading, lots of writing. So, so in other words, for instance, in my standard class right now, we're reading. Our unit is about Of Mice and Men, which is a novel.
Good book.
I love the book. It's one of my favorites. And then we, in coordination with that, we're learning to write the argumentative essay. So there'll be a major reading, major writing as we move forward. So I kind of just plan day to day what that unit, how that unit's going to play out. And I am a planner. Like, I don't have a notional idea. Like, I literally do, first we're going to do this, then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this every single day. So I'm pretty meticulous in that, and it may be because I'm still new and not really sure about how it all works, but yeah. So.
You think the military had a lot to play with it? With
Well,
your structure?
Totally. Yeah. Yes, I'm not sure that I was structured before that. I mean, I was, I suppose, but yeah, no. But now I'm very, very organized and meticulous, and I find that students like structure. They like knowing coming into my classroom every day what they're going to do. Like once we get the pattern established after the first couple of weeks, then they know every day when they come in, okay, well, today's Monday, so I know we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to probably have a reading and writing task. So, yeah, so probably yes.
Wow. Well, Ms. Newton,
Yes.
this has been my honor and pleasure.
Thank you
really
so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Happy schooling.
No, thank you. It's Never Boom signing off.